So let us revise the topic agriculture with its important question and answers. So first one is, what is agriculture? So agriculture is the process of cultivating plants and rearing animals for food, fiber and other products. It is an essential part of human civilization and play a crucial role in the economy, that is the economy of a country. So basically it is a process of cultivating plants and food, okay, and rearing animals for food. Second one, what is vital for agriculture activity? So what are important things are there that is needed for agriculture activity? Several factors are vital for agriculture activities. First of all is the favorable climate. Here temperature, rainfall and sunlight must be suitable for crop growth. Fertile soil. Soil need to be rich in nutrients to support plant growth. And then water supply, essential for irrigation and crop health. Apart from it, good quality seeds and nutrients to improve yield, that is the production, human effort and use of modern machineries, market access and government support policies, subsidies help farmers sustain agriculture, also play a vital for agriculture activity. So apart from favorable climate, fertile soil and water supply, good quality of seeds and then human effort, use of modern machineries, then the market where the production will be sold, and then government support is also very much important for agriculture activity. So this is the second question. Now the third one is, what is a farm system? So a farm system is a method of organizing agriculture activities by considering various input, process and output. It functions like a system where different components work together to produce food and other agriculture activity. So basically it is a system of organizing agriculture activities where input is there, process is there and then output is also there. Okay. So it works like a system. Now what are the components of a farm system? Let us see. So input is there, and what is input here? That is the resources required for farming, like the seeds, fertilizers, irrigation, labor, machineries and of course the capital, that is money. Process, then after input, process is there. Now what is the process here? Activities involved in farming like the plowing, sowing, irrigation, weeding and then harvesting. Finally we will see the output, we will see the result that has been done because of the process, that is input, process and then the output. Final product of farming like the food crops or the cash crops, dairy products, meat and poultry. So these three systems just made a farm system. Okay. The efficiency of a farm system depend on natural condition also, that is the climate and soil, and human factors also, that is what type of technology they are using and what is the market access is there. Okay. So where to sold that output. So this is a farm system. Next question is, what are the types of farming? So it is may be important for the long answer questions. So farming is classified based on land use, purpose and technique. The main type include subsistence farming, that is farmers grow crops and raise livestock mainly for their own families with little or no surplus for sale, that is for doing for their own, that is subsistence farming. Here it includes intensive subsistence farming. The farmer cultivates a small plot of land using simple tools and more labor. It is prevalent in the thickly populated areas of monsoon region of South, Southeast and East Asia. Example, rice, wheat, maize, pulses, oilseeds are main crop of this farming. Okay, so this is intensive subsistence farming. Primitive subsistence farming, it includes shifting cultivation and nomadic herding. Now what is shifting cultivation? So it is also known as slash and burn agriculture. A plot of land is cleared by felling the trees and burning them. The ashes are then mixed with the soil and crops like the maize, yam, potatoes are grown. After the soil loses its fertility, the land is abandoned and the cultivator moves to a new plot. It is practiced in thickly forested areas of Amazon basin, tropical Africa, parts of Southeast Asia and Northeast India. So shifting cultivation is also known as slash and burn agriculture, where a plot of land is cleared by just cutting or felling the trees and then burning them. Later on, these ashes are mixed with the soil and crops like maize, yam and potatoes are grown. So after, as soon as this the harvesting is over, The soil loses fertility and the land is abandoned. It means it has left as such and no cultivation will be done. So people move to the other place to do. That's why it is known as shifting cultivation. Okay, and it is common in Southeast Asia, Northeast India, and tropical Africa. So this is shifting cultivation. Now let us see what is nomadic herding. In this type of farming, herdsmen move from place to place with their animals for fodder and water along defined routes. Sheep, camel, yak, goats are most commonly reared. They provide milk, meat, wool and other products to the herders and their family. This farming is practiced in the semi-arid and arid region of Sahara, Central Asia and some parts of India like Rajasthan and Jammu Kashmir. So these types of also farming we have seen where the nomadic herders, what did they do? They just roam from place to place with their animals for fodder and water, and then later on these animals provide them milk, meat and wool and other products. Okay, this farming is practiced in semi-arid and arid region of Sahara and Central Asia. Second type of farming is commercial farming. In this farming, crops are grown and animals are reared for sale in market. The area cultivated and the amount of capital is used is large. Most of the work is done by the machines. It includes commercial grain farming, mixed farming and plantation agriculture. Okay, so this type of farming is done for the commercial purpose, for the money purpose. And here what happened, the area is cultivated in a large number and money is also used in a very large number. Okay, so here we will see commercial grain farming, mixed farming and plantation agriculture. Now commercial grain farming is the wheat, maize are common commercial grains that are grown. It is practiced in temperate grassland of North America, Europe and Asia. So here wheat, maize are main focus of the crop, and these are grown for the commercial purpose, for the money purpose. Mixed farming. The land is used for growing food and fodder crops and rearing livestock. It is practiced in Europe, Eastern USA, Argentina, Southeast Australia, South Africa and New Zealand. So the land is used for growing food and fodder crops and rearing livestock. That's why it is known as mixed farming, and it is commonly practiced in Southeast Australia, then South Africa and New Zealand. Okay. Now let us see the third one, that is the plantation. So in this farming, single crop of tea is grown, like a single crop, like the tea, coffee, sugarcane, cashew, rubber, banana or cotton are grown. Rubber in Malaysia, coffee in Brazil, tea in India and Sri Lanka are some example. It means a single crop will be grown for the commercial purpose, that is known as plantation. Now, the next question is name some major crops. So some major crops in agriculture are food crops and cash crops. Food crops are rice, that is grown in high rainfall region like India, China and Japan. Wheat, grown in moderate climate like USA, Canada and India. Millets, grown in dry region like India and Africa. Maize, grown in both tropical and temperate region. And pulses, protein rich crops that is grown in India and China. After that we will see the cash crops, that is used for the money purpose, that is cash crops from where the farmer are going to get cash. So cotton, grown in warm climates, India, USA, Egypt. Jute, grown in humid region, that is India and Bangladesh. Sugarcane requires warm climate and water. And coffee, mostly in hilly region, that is in Brazil and India. Tea is also there. So tea is grown in cool and hilly areas, that is India and Sri Lanka and China. Okay, so these are the major crops. Now we will see what is agriculture development refer. So what does it mean that agriculture development? Let us see. It refers to the improvement of farming practices to increase productivity, efficiency and sustainability. It involves the use of modern technology, better seeds, improved irrigation and efficient management techniques to enhance food production and farmers' livelihood. It means improvement of farming is known as agriculture development, where they focus on the increased productivity and efficiency and sustainability. Okay. So the key aspect of agriculture development is use of modern technology, where tractors, irrigation system, biotechnology help in improving efficiency. High yield crop varieties are also used. that is genetically improve seed, increase production. Then irrigation development, efficient water management system like drip irrigation conserve resources. Use of fertilizers and pesticides that is helping improve soil fertility and protect crops. Sustainable farming practices is also seen where organic farming, crop rotation ensure long-term productivity. So this is agriculture development refer. Now finally the last question is compare between the farm in India and farm in the USA. So let us see first the similarities. Both produce crop and livestock. That is both grows crops like wheat, maize, rice and engage in livestock farming. Use of technology is also seen in India and America, that is USA. Tractors, irrigation system and fertilizer is used in both the countries, though at different scales. Now, dependent on climate, both countries farming is affected by climatic condition like the rainfall, temperature and soil quality. Government support is also there. Both Indian and American farmers receive subsidies, loan and support from their respective government. These are the similarities. Now let us see the differences. Size of farm is different in both the countries. Indian farm prefer small hectares of farming that is 1 to 5 hectares. American farming cover large area of land that is 100 to 500 hectares. Indian farming mostly prefer subsistence farming while American farm is mostly commercial farming. Okay. So we will see commercial crop is more grown in America. Then Indian farm shows limited mechanization, that is the more labor intensive. American farm use highly mechanized system with modern technology. So in India labor are mostly engaged in farming, but in American they use highly mechanized system with modern technology. Indian farm use traditional beans, jute bags, godowns for storing grains. American farm use metal silos, automated grain bins for storage. So we find there is a difference between in the storage also, that is Indian farm is still using traditional beans and jute bags, whereas Americans are using metal silos, automated grain bins for storage. So these are important question answers from the topic agriculture. I hope this may be important for you for your examination. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. This much for today.